Yeah.
I can't hear you. I gotta grab a speaker. Hold on a
Oh
second.
no.
Hello, everyone. Well, not yet, but for those rewatching.
Hello, our rewatcherers.
Alright. These cards are getting so worn. This Lenormand deck.
Oh, the one I really like.
No, this one's a Dreaming Way. So this was my first one. I'll kind of show some of the art. Ooh. The lighting is not, you won't be able to see it, but I'll show you at work. And for
Oh.
I don't love that Mice was the only Lenormand in my deck that was flipped over, and the rest
Uh-oh.
what do you mean?
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
All right, I have sound now.
All right.
Can you hear us now?
What?
You can hear us now?
I can hear you now. Yeah. This is a challenge every time we start this.
Yeah.
So, has anyone popped in?
Not that I see.
So it's just us. We can have a chit chat. How's things?
How's life? How's everyone doing?
Like I didn't just see you both.
Right. Like we aren't all living the same day,
It's Groundhog Day.
I dropped one.
I dropped one.
That's a lady. All right, that's good. That's fine. I was just saying you.
That's so funny.
Every time I'm on this, I have to hear myself. Nikki, there's a little bit of a feedback, I think.
Well, I have to log into my phone to view the Facebook comments because it doesn't show me all of them on the StreamYard. So I have to find the stream and then turn my volume down so we don't hear it.
Okay.
Hi, Crystal Cat.
Hello. Hi. Kay Sweeney.
Karen!
I'm not yawning. I wasn't tired at all.
No, never.
Oh, Crystal Cat already put herself in the queue.
Okay.
Let's see.
So it begins.
So it begins. Let me get some music going. What do we want to listen to? Dance pop.
We're like a lo-fi.
Yeah, good lo-fi.
They don't give me a lot of choices here.
No? I wish you could play your own music, but I do recognize that I cannot, alas.
I
want
want you to know, I'm still cracking up about the how long have you been 17?
For anyone who doesn't know, unfortunately, I quote Twilight, the whole saga, all four movies. Unfortunately,
It was just so funny because it was just so out of pocket.
It's a random, and it's like I can make it fit any situation. So, yeah, at work, I was counting how many herbs are there, and I said 17, so I didn't forget. And then I go, "How long have you been 17?"
A while. I should have just started.
A while.
A while.
My niece made me watch the Twilight series for the first time last year. So
Last year, wow.
Hi, Tracy.
You made it a long time without watching it. How
I
are you guys
refuse.
seeing the comments, and why can't I? Is it because I'm on mobile?
Yeah, you have to go to the little red dot and click comments. That's why you see me every 5 seconds go like this. And it's just trying to read comments.
Okay.
all right, we're ready to get this party started.
Yeah.
go.
You want to run through the ordeal?
The ordeal. Yes, the ordeal. So we have these lovely ladies here to read for you this evening. We are doing mini readings. Hi, Emily. How are you? We have more than one Emily now. So we're here to do mini readings. If you'd like an extended reading, you can feel free to pay for it in Twitch. It is 500. Why do I never remember this? Whatever Twitch money is, and then you can do also. Is it YouTube money? No, not
Bits.
YouTube.
It's you got Twitch, which is bits, and then Facebook, which is stars.
See, so for $5, you can get an extensive reading from 3. Count them 3 readers. But for the moment, we are taking people in the queue for. Where'd Emily go? We're taking
Emily,
people in
go!
the queue for the free readings. Type !join to get into the queue and put yourself in line for a free reading. Emily, I'm sure, is coming back on right now. If you would like to book a reading with either one of these lovely ladies, you can go to goddesselite.com to do so. They will be more than happy to schedule with you to get you read. So, and they can also do Zoom readings. Emily, you want to tell them what you do?
Yes. So I guess my main thing would be reading tarot. I've done that since I was about 12 or 13, so preteen years, I guess. And then big into astrology, oracle, Lenormand, all of those fun divination things. And then also, psychic impressions come through and spirits when they feel like it. So
When they feel like it.
yeah, when they feel like it.
Or when they think you're actually listening.
Yeah, right. And half the time, it's always like the person that they want to talk to is not the one that ends up popping forward. So,
Sarah, what do you got?
So I do mostly Lenormand and Oracle, but my main stitch is I do readings through crystal skulls. So I communicate with the crystal skulls and what they want you to know, partnered with the card readings. I also mess around with some bone throwing here and there and skull scrying. So that is my niche.
All right, we got more people piling in here.
hello for all those joining.
Thank you for coming.
Larry!
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 It's
Larry, why aren't you reading with us? Okay, so Crystal Cat was first in the queue. You want to get her reading going, Crystal Cat? Is there something in particular? Was that about your cat that I see you had a problem with?
Oh.
She was staring at her litter box for 10 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with her or what she was looking at. So.
Oh.
And Karen, Melissa's doing good. She got us on here and got us going today. So she's fine. She's just super busy. It's hard being Wonder Woman. So we've taken this from her so it can continue, even if she cannot continue to do it. So, Crystal, was there something you wanted us to read? You said it was just being weird when I asked you if you wanted to talk about your cat. A birthday reading. Okay, we're doing a birthday reading. Let's see what we come up with. I had everything shuffled, I swear. Anybody else want to talk about Twilight? I do not understand.
You know, it's one of those things that it's like nostalgia, you know, like
Yeah,
it's a
but the guy
comfort.
from Good Omens was in there, and I love him. So
Come on, cards, shuffle.
I don't know. It looks to me like you're gonna have a really good birthday. Got a 4 of air, a 10 of air, some wings, the moon, a 4 of water. In combination, I think you're gonna have a lovely time, and I think you're in for a little bit of a surprise. Maybe not a huge one, I don't think party, but I think there's a little surprise coming for you for your birthday. Emily, what do you got?
Let's see. Okay. My main message from all of this is telling me that you need to be really conscious of who you are including in your birthday celebration, right? So make sure that you're not seeing people just because, oh, I should see them because it's my birthday or I have in years past. Just be really careful to make sure that the people that are around you are the ones that will make sure you have a great birthday. And you might have actually been, this decision might have been weighing on you a little bit on how you wanted to celebrate and who you wanted to celebrate with. So just know that you don't need really anybody there but yourself in order to have the best time. So just do what you want to do and don't focus on other people, and you're going to have an excellent birthday. I hope it's great.
I kind of had something similar. I just pulled from the Lenormand. So I got the boat, which has to do with traveling. At least what I'm getting is that you're going to be traveling. Don't know if it'll be near water, but that you're going to be at least going where you want to go for your birthday. But funny enough, I also got the mice, which kind of correlates with what Emily was saying and being careful who you include. Some people are the thieves of joy, and they might not have your best interest in mind. So just like how Emily said, be careful who you include around your big day, because they might make it more about them and less about you.
All right. Emily Oppheim, you just put the exclamation point in. I'm thinking maybe you want a reading. If you do, let us know in the chat what area you would like a reading in. Whether it's work, home, romance, whether your car's going to need repair, whatever you want to know. Just let us know what you want.
And then just for those watching, you do type the exclamation mark and then join after that. So that whole part in order to join the queue. On Twitch though, right? That's the only one that it does that on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're probably on something else. Duh.
Yeah, if you're on
So
something,
I don't have the comments up, sorry.
yeah, it'll just say exclamation point join, which is fine. We're able to keep a mental note, and we're just kind of going in the order in which they come. So
Gotcha.
if it's taking a little bit to get to you, just give us a second. We're kind of going in order. And we keep this going for as long as we can. That's why we have the $5 option, because you are then guaranteed to get a reading with us. Those that pay the $5, you're guaranteed a more in-depth reading during this time. For everyone just doing the free, like one card or like quick reading, it's first come, first serve.
All right. Emily, thank you for doing the exclamation join, but I need to know what you just want. A general reading? You want to just let us know what kind you want? Just type it in the chat. Give us a direction to go in. I'm going to start doing the time. Romance. All right, we got a romance reading. Let's see what we come up with.
Woo!
Name twin.
All right.
This is just romance.
Just romance. We're being romantic.
We
So
be romantic
romantic.
up in here.
Okay, I'm seeing that someone has really high hopes on something. We are shooting for the moon, but we have not laid a proper foundation for things to grow. If you're going to try and grow things on the moon, which, you know, one of those actors did it in one of those movies. No, that was Mars. He grew potatoes on Mars. That was it. It looks like you're lacking a foundation for love to really get up there. But it can have a very happy and magical ending if you actually put the work in and get a good solid base to build that romance on. It's totally within your realm of possibilities. Who's next?
I can go.
Okay.
So very much a romance reading. So with the Lenormand, I pulled the letter, which it's cute because it's embossed with a little heart on the letter. So you're going to be receiving some news regarding this person, or maybe a question that they want to ask you, which is kind of going to leave you conflicted, maybe kind of wondering which direction to go in this new endeavor, in this relationship with somebody. But there is a option or a possibility of some sort of commitment. So that's going to entirely be up to you. So know that the odds are in your favor, and you get to decide if that is something that you want to go forth into, or if you want to kind of back out of it.
Okay, so
Emily, I hate to interrupt you, but Brenda White Kettleman, if you want to put in the queue what your question is, if anyone who has typed join and would like a reading, if you could go ahead and put in the queue now what your question is or what area you want read, that would be very helpful. And I'm going to let Emily finish up.
yeah. So other Emily, name twin. I feel like being in a happy, loving relationship is probably like, that's your hopes and dreams. That is what you want so desperately. You're very much a lover girl. I did also pull the letter in Lenormand. So, and it was literally sandwiched between the lady and the man. So, they're also, like Sierra said, it's some form of communication. It can be receiving news and also, or some kind of correspondence between the two of you. But, there's also the Tower, which is like bureaucracy. It's not the same in Lenormand as it is in Tarot. The Tower is kind of meaning like red tape that needs to be cut through. So honestly, I I could be completely wrong, but maybe there's legal proceedings that need to take place. People need to get their stuff in gear before you can actually be together. There are a lot of choices that need to be made, and there's a whole lot of confusion. Just make sure you are not repeating a cycle, because you are meant to be first, the main, the primary, and you don't need to play like second fiddle to anybody. So I hope that makes sense for you.
All right, next on the list we have Brenda White Kettleman. She just wants a general reading, so if you ladies want to start shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Sorry, I can't help myself.
I'm gonna switch to my other Lenormand. So this one is the it's called the Rana George. It might be kind of hard to see, but this was actually made by a Lebanese creator, and I am Lebanese. It's got a little hamster hand on the back. Typically we do have it at the stores, but it's one of my faves.
Sherry Woodell, you are next in the list. I will check to see if you put in what you want. I don't see anything. Still on. If you could throw in the chat what you would want, what area you want read on, or if you just want a general reading, that's fine too. Let's see what we got. All right. You are in desperate need of some me time. All these great cards, but they're all in reverse. So it kind of seems to me like your life's a little upside down right now, or chaotic. I have the moon over water in reverse. That you're normally a very optimistic person, but the things are complicated right now, and it's totally within your power to flip them back around. And then I got the Page of Wands in reverse. This tells me you need some serious self-care. You need to time out. You need to go to a spa, get a massage, get a hobby, get out of the house, have a glass of wine with a friend. Something needs to happen for you to get all of it back together. Because even the center card, I have a Knight of Fire in reverse, which I don't even, I'm having a hard time translating that. The Knights of Fire are passion, and it's your knight in shining armor, but it's in reverse. So I don't know, maybe there's some chaos in your love life. You guys, can you add any more to it, ladies?
I kind of got something very similar. So I pulled from the, in case anyone is curious, where is it at? It's a deck. So
Cards.
Cards Oracle. So I pulled Wings. This is just a one card pull. You're not being very nice to yourself right now. In regards to negative self-talk. You're overloaded with self-criticism, and you need to remind yourself that just like how you wouldn't talk to a friend the way that you're talking to yourself, in the way that you are, you need to kind of implement more positive self-talk, and remind yourself that you can do and be whoever you want to be. So if you're unhappy with what you have going on in your life right now, know that you are able to change that narrative.
I love that. I feel like for me, I feel like sometimes when things are going good and when you're happy, when you're getting gifts from spirit, whatever it is, like you have a hard time actually accepting it and letting yourself feel that joy and be excited because you're afraid it's going to be taken from you. So stop thinking of good things almost as like a burden, because I feel like I can hear in your head where you're like, oh, well, I'm going to lose it anyway, so what's the point of enjoying it? So just be really careful about like not being grateful for what you have and enjoying it while you do have it. You know, being afraid of it being taken away is not going to make that like blow any less harsh, whatever it is. Also, like, let people love you and help you. They do mean it, and they mean what they're saying. So just accept that love and the compliments and all of that. Nobody's just like placating you. They do mean it when they say those things. So hope that makes sense, Brenda.
All right. Next up is Sherry Waddell. Pretty sure. Oh, keeping track is already hard. Sherry. We had Emily, Brenda. Sherry just said hi there. Oh, she did join there. Okay, yes, Sherry Waddell. And do we have, oh, she wants a reading for the future.
Sherry wants to
Next on deck is, while you ladies are shuffling, I'm sorry, it's Tracy Bruce. So if you could throw in the chat what you would like us to read on. Again, you can book with either of these lovely ladies, and there are multiple skills at goddesselite.com. You can get a Zoom reading if you're out of state, or if you're near North Olmsted, Ohio, you can book an in-person reading. Come see the lovely store and visit these lovely ladies who have so much insight. Will not be disappointed. If you would like a more extensive reading, we are here to do that too. You can pay $5 via Facebook or Twitch, if you're on Twitch. And that will get you a more thorough reading. We're just doing 1, 2, maybe 3 cards. I pull 3 because it's just easier for me to read that way. I have a hard time with 1 card. But this is
like, I need context.
I do. I need context. I need to know
I get it.
a story. You know? Otherwise, I'm like, what is this one thing? This could be anything. You know? So here we go. You guys shuffled up?
Yeah.
I am. I'm actually ready to go, so I can take it away here. Sherry, I feel like maybe you're worrying about your kids a little bit. If you have any, it seems like you do here. Your kids are going to be okay. You got to let them make their own mistakes. And that's kind of the burden of being a mom a little bit, right? Is having to worry. Yeah, you have to worry about another person exactly as much as you'd worry about yourself. And that it's super difficult. You know, it's a lot. So you're doing great. Let them make mistakes. It doesn't mean you failed. I did get firecrackers, so it's saying there's a lot of excitement. Some might say chaos going on, a little bit of an explosion. And I also got lightning. So it's saying control your anger or you will be sorry. The fact that both of these are coming up together and both of them are some form of like explosion is telling me really be careful to reel your anger in. Mars is also conjunct Uranus right now. So everybody's feeling that a little bit in general, just more touchy. But at the end, I did say that you are climbing towards success. So I feel like this lesson in reeling your anger in, your frustration in, is going to be the key to you kind of moving up a little bit more. So will ultimately be good for you.
Go ahead, Sarah.
I just got really positive cards. I pulled the key is your first card, which has to do with opening. I think there's gonna be a lot of doors opening up for you in the future. You're gonna be gifted a lot of opportunity. What you need to do is basically be open to them. You might find yourself being handed an opportunity that you might not be interested in at the time, or might think that there's no interest in. It might open your eyes up to trying new things and developing new skills that originally you might not have thought that you'd enjoy, but you might end up enjoying them. So definitely be open to the opportunities ahead and open up some of those doors.
Okay. So I also pulled really positive cards. I have a 3 of air. You have a very full and beautiful life, and on some level you are very grateful for it. Never stop that gratitude, and it will continue. Then I got the Hierophant, which is kind of a balance of male and masculine and feminine energy. It's kind of maybe this is why you have a happy home, maybe you have a happy marriage, because it's showing that there's a very good balance in your life of, you know, everyone having a say. And then I got the Sun, and we're reaching for the Sun, so things are going to go quite well for you. I nothing doesn't seem like anything. What's the word I'm looking for? The words are hard. You're gonna have a happy life. I'm not gonna say there's not gonna be any bumps in the road, but there's certainly nothing devastating going on. And the Hierophant could also be the balance with the kids that Emily was talking about, because they did kind of get that feeling a little bit. But yeah, that's all I have. I'm not a very good hostess today. I'm usually much better than this. Okay.
You're being a great hostess.
Let's see. So we are on to Tracy Bruce. And let's see. Did Tracy... Is Tracy still on? Show. Okay. Tracy Bruce. Do we know what kind of reading you want, Tracy? I don't see a comment from you with the reading type. So if you want to throw that in, I will bring it up. Sylvia Lanusa, if you could throw in the chat what you would like read, that would be great. Sarah Steiger, you're going to be after her. So apparently Sarah also reads. So this could be interesting reading for readers. Sylvia just wants a general reading. All right. What are we coming up with? Oh no, I did a thing.
You did a thing.
My cards are backwards. Somebody else is going to have to go first.
I can go.
That's what I get for shuffling and not looking. Go, Emily.
Okay. It's interesting. So you have the Clover, which is indicative of good luck, right? So things are going your way, but then there's the Moon, which means that you might not fully be conscious of it, or you almost feel like you're being tricked in a way, you know, like no way is this what's happening right now. If you have a good opportunity, just let yourself have it. I do feel like this may have to do with your living situation. Just because the house is coming up, And then lastly, I feel like the opportunity that you will be getting will be through the connections that you have with people that you care about, kind of like the society you're in, your garden. So, yeah, if somebody offers you an opportunity, just take it. And I think things will go really well for you.
Go, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
So I am pulling from the Feminine Wisdom Oracle, which, by the way, we are selling at the shop. We have one left. They flew off the shelves. So I got balance for you, which in your day-to-day life, it sounds like you are letting small things really bother your peace. So like you spill coffee on your jeans, you're flipping out. Someone cuts you off in traffic, you're flipping out. You need to focus on finding that like peace and harmony within yourself, so that you can have that inner balance. Don't let small things take away from you enjoying your life. Kind of figure out a way to cope with that situation, look at that situation, and then let it like pass you by. If it's not anything that's going to harm you in the long run, odds are it doesn't need your time.
Okay. I got something similar. I have growth in reverse, and you have stopped growing. You need to flip this back around. Try not to be so settled. Open your mind a little more. Get some bigger perspective. I don't know why, but small fish in a big pond and big fish in a small pond keep coming in my mind, and I don't know why that's coming in. But I also got like you're having some sort of turmoil, inner turmoil. Normally, you would want all your ducks in a row and your happy home, and that is not what you're getting right now. And I also got the Eight of Air, which is about reaching out, branching out, spreading your seeds, letting the wind run through your hair. You need to explore and investigate and open yourself more. So that's what I've got.
I have to interrupt. Skulls wanted me to tell you need to pay attention to your closest friends. They are taking more than they are giving you. Pay attention to your circle.
All right. Next in the queue was Sarah Steiger, who is here. And I believe she said she. Did we just do Sarah Steiger?
Hilda's trying to break in.
Something's weird.
I can hear her clawing my carpet up outside of the door right now.
Mom, let me in.
Yeah, literally.
So we're reading for Sarah?
Yeah, we just read for Sylvia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we're reading for Sarah. Sarah's time. Okay, yep. We're reading for Sarah. I guess just a general Sarah. Okay. Yeah, I guess just a general. So let's oh, Sylvia says you're so accurate. Thank you, ladies. Yes, I'm always giving. Well, now you need to give some to yourself.
Yep.
All right. let's see what we got.
Let's push the tarot.
Should I go first?
Sure.
Okay, so I got a 9 of water, which is a really cool card, and I don't recall ever having this. This is a newer deck to me. The 9 of water is you have taken care of things. The sun is shining, the plants are healthy, you have watered them, they have grown, your ducks are in a row, and it is time for you to take a journey. The Fool is the first card of the tarot. He's on a journey through life in the world, and the tarot cards each represent what he's learned on his trip. So you're going to take a journey, and it looks like to me, with the Knight of Air, that you're going to go someplace you've always wanted to. You've mapped it out. You thought about it. You've put in the research. I'm hoping you get there, but you're heading there. So you're heading somewhere that you've always wanted to be. Yeah.
So I pulled the wisdom card. Whatever course of action you are taking, it is the right course of action. And you may not know it, but you are inspiring others by you living your life. So continue to do that, and learn along the way. Like, don't be closed off to gaining more knowledge from people. That's only going to grow your wisdom and only going to make you more, I don't want to say valuable, but valuable. Yeah, that's basically what I got. You're doing the right thing. Just continue to do so and make sure you're living in your truth, not what someone else wants you to do.
You know, I wonder, this is the Five of Swords. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I wonder if you had, the way I'm seeing it is like you got deeply hurt by the words of somebody else, or the actions of somebody else. It's a deep conflict that kind of cuts deep. So, but then after that, I've got the Three of Pentacles paired with the Eight of Wands. So it's telling me that maybe you kind of fell out with some friends, or changed your group that you're with or the people that you're around. There was kind of a time of conflict, but then you end up finding the people that you can collaborate with to really like level you up, for sure. But it's happening really fast, and that can feel a little bit hard to keep up with. Like all of a sudden you might feel kind of close with this group, or like you're really committed to something different than you were before, and it happens quickly. Keep the emotional maturity that you've kind of gained through the things you've been through in life, and it will work out. I'm seeing the Four of Wands. So for me, that's a time of celebration, a time to be around the people that fill you up. And lastly, Knight of Pentacles. So again, this is talking about movement in the material world. So things will be changing for you. The people that come into your life now are going to be people that help you to level up in life. Lastly, just really pay attention to the relationship between giving and receiving, and that you do need to play both parts in order to be, like a healthy human, right? In order to be happy. So.
All right. I hope that helps. Next, we have Dolly Pacheco Elliott, and she wants to know about her work life. Dolly, this is for you. This wraps up here in about 10 minutes, so I apologize if we don't get to everyone, but I feel like we could. We're close. If you don't get your reading tonight, you can always call Goddess Leaks and schedule a reading. You can go online and schedule a reading. You can schedule a Zoom reading. These lovely young ladies have availability in this upcoming week and would love to hear from you.
Yes.
If you just want to wait around for another free reading, we'll be here again next Tuesday at 8 o'clock or 8:06 as has been the average. So if we're not here promptly at 8, don't be shocked. But we will be here. All right, so work life. I got 2 cards that jumped at me. We're going to go with those. Work life. I got the High Priestess and the World. So the High Priestess tells me that you're in a learning position, or you're in a teaching position. You are either being taught by the High Priestess or you are the High Priestess, and you need to convey information. The World tells me you can do whatever you want to do. If you feel like this work-life balance is not best for you, then you're fully capable of going anywhere and doing anything that you wanted to. Or this could mean that the job you're at is what you wanted to do and that you made the right choice. It's going to take you places. So those are the 2 cards that literally jumped out of the deck. What do you guys got?
I got the 9 of Cups. So when I get that, for me, that's my signifier. I always say it like the wish card. The cat that got the canary. You will get what you want in this situation. I'm hearing the words promotion too. So if that's something you were waiting to hear about or you're thinking about going for, definitely do it. I think maybe you have a hard time going for what you want because in the past you had went for something you want and it didn't go exactly how you wanted it to. But just remember that that 3 of Swords reverse means you're healing from that now. It's time to let that go so you can really feel confident for what's coming forward. I did get Temperance reverse, so there is a little bit of an imbalance, and I got the Hangman as well, which is saying time for a new perspective. Those 2 together, I just really think you have to change the way you think about yourself and the way that you view your own capabilities, and it will blossom for you. But the Chariot, things are moving forward, definitely. But lastly, again, 4 of Swords, so an imbalance. 4 of Swords to me says if you don't have to almost like work yourself to death to be successful. So you can get all of those things by, still maintaining that balance, and really you'll show up better for it. When you're healthy mentally and physically, you perform better. You are more likely to get what you want. So just remember that.
Before I do my part of the reading, Nikki, there are some people we missed.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Gail Watt.
Yeah, we've got Gail, and above that, for some reason, I cannot go up there.
Do you all hear Henry right now or no?
No.
Okay, good. Just honestly, I figured I'd ask because then I know for the future. How loud is loud?
There was another one regarding someone in there passed on family member. So I'm just trying to find that one. But so I pulled from the Voices Souls deck and I got help, and you feel like nothing right now you can't do anything correctly right now. And that's just at least how you're feeling. And you feel like things are really, really complicated in this job setting. And you feel like you're disappointing other people because things are complicated. You need to take time to rest and reflect and realize if this is what you want to do. What you're at least currently doing. I'm also getting told you have to be weary of your coworkers and even your management. I think you're being taken advantage of. So take time for yourself, figure out what you need to do for your own inner peace, and make sure you put your boundaries up. Yeah, it was Laura Lee. She did. She was from Facebook, like really high up there.
All right. Well, let's. Did she say what kind of reading she wanted?
Yeah, she just posted it. She said she wanted to know about her daughter that passed away.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Okay, so without pulling any cards, I feel like maybe people were unkind to her before her passing. I'm new at the mediumship thing. I'm trying it out, so I could be completely off, but I feel like the word I kept hearing was bullying. Honestly, bullying. And I think she had a hard time. Yeah, like isolation, exactly. I won't go into details about certain things because I want to make sure that you're comfortable. As I was shuffling, that Three of Swords came out again. So that is a broken heart, and I do feel like she was struggling. Okay. Again, could be completely wrong here, but what is coming through for me, I got the Fool, and then I got Six of Cups. And for some reason, the way that is coming through in my brain is that maybe, I rarely ever say this, but she was reincarnated. If one of your daughters had another daughter, but I could be completely off, but I feel like there might have been a birth in the family of a baby girl. And that, not that it's necessarily your daughter fully reincarnating and coming back, but just that aspects of her will be really found in this baby girl, and she'll kind of be able to live on in that way. Especially if you get to be grandma to this baby girl, then you're kind of getting to do that all over again. Also, she wants you to know that no fault of your own for anything that happened. You were the one person that maybe didn't make her feel isolated. You did really offer up your support for her, and she loves you very much. So I hope that all made sense for you, and I hope that was all okay to say. So.
Okay, so that's weird because I did get the Hermit card, the isolation. I also got Eight of Air. That's kind of it's kind of like self-torture. It's very repressed, I guess, is the feeling I get from it. Limited, very limited. But then Emily said about the reincarnation, and I got the Earth reversed. And that really made a lot of sense that, she had left and maybe coming back. So if you don't currently have a grandchild or a child in your life, keep an eye out, because I have to agree with Emily on that one.
Yeah, like I'm literally hearing now, like, oh, I wasn't done. Like, or kind of like she wasn't done. She's got another round to go for sure. So,
Sierra, what do you got?
So, the first card I pulled in this deck, there are black cards and there are normal cards. The first card I got was, this is a message to pass on to you. It literally is the message to pass on card. And after that, I pulled freedom. And with that card, she wants me to tell you that how you are trying to communicate with her is not the way she's trying to communicate with you. You might be set in this way of communicating with her or trying to communicate with her, and it's just that's not how she wants to do it. So she wants you to pay really close attention to how you're feeling, because that's her trying to speak to you. Also, skulls are telling me to pay attention to things that are associated with the color purple. Don't know if that was a favorite color of hers, but purple. Even if it means like taking it to her gravesite and putting purple flowers on her grave, or wherever she is at, she would really appreciate that.
All right. So who else have we missed?
Well, that was her favorite color.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Laura Lee, if you don't mind putting in the comments too, I mean, we can move on, but just if you have other kids or if there's a chance of another kid coming into your life, because this just keeps like popping. I feel very insistent that, that she's kind of coming back in a different way. So
She said no child right now in my life.
yeah, I'm just wondering. Okay, so she was your only child. It may be a niece or something. I'm not sure, huh? Okay, I'm not sure.
Yeah, children come from strange places. Like a very
True.
mixed family. You just never know. There was. Sarah, do you remember who else it was we missed?
We have Gail, right?
Gail, yeah. And then that'll wrap it up for us for tonight. I'm sorry if we didn't get to you, but we'll be here again next week at 8:06 just to be safe. And we'll try for 8, but no promises. We haven't done that correctly yet. If you'd like to book a reading with either of these beautiful, intelligent, in-touch young ladies, you can do that on goddesselite.com, or you can call the store. If you are out of state and not near North Olmsted, Ohio, you can book a Zoom reading with these ladies, and they can showcase all of their amazing. We will.
I just want to add really quick.
Bring your friends. Sure.
Laura Lee put in the comments, but her best friend wants to name a child in the future after my daughter if that time comes. Okay. Thank you for saying that, because I was going to drive myself crazy. Okay, Gail, if she's next, right?
Gail's next, yeah.
You want to put what you want your reading about?
Thank you, everybody, for coming, too. It's a great turnout. Hopefully we had a little bit of fun. Sorry if you had to listen to my singing or my dancing.
Are we doing a general for Gail? We have.
Yeah, I would guess so. I can't even go back to her message on Facebook.
Gail, are you here?
Gail, where are you, Gail?
Gail.
Oh, Gail just said life.
Life.
Life. The game of life.
Wow. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who wants to go first?
I'm still shuffling.
Okay.
All right. I pulled the Seven of Air, which is a fruitful plant. So you started a project, it has grown, it is beginning to fruit. Then I get the King of Fire, who carries the heavy load. I'm feeling like you started a business. I mean, I don't what was this reading for?
Life.
Life.
Life. Okay. Or you're thinking about starting a business, but you're largely going to be doing this on your own. Do it. Just do it. That's all I'm going to say.
So I pulled the learning card. You are learning like many things right now that might not be necessarily positive. And you also are learning new skills, or you have skills inside you that are dormant because you're not doing anything with them, and they're actually very like strong within you. So it's like you've got them like knocking at your door and they need to like come out. You're experiencing a lot of doubt right now, and that could be in your skills. Know that you have them and you can do them. You just have to take that leap, be willing to learn, and be confident in yourself.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I have to ask, I have to say this. I could be, again, wrong, but I feel like there's an issue maybe with husband here, okay, with your partner. I think you are lacking support in that sense. And unfortunately, his kind of doubt in you is bleeding into the way you feel about yourself. I'm getting the Eight of Swords, which for me, that tells me self-imposed limitations or feeling like you can't accomplish something, but there's not actual evidence to support that. You're putting yourself in a box for no reason. But then there's the Nine of Wands, so it's being defensive, feeling like you do have to kind of defend yourself, but it's also that last push, that last battle before you kind of come out of the other end successful. I do feel like financially it could be a struggle right now for you. You don't know where to go next, but accept the help when it's there. And then also, so there's the Six of Pentacles next to the Five of Swords. So that is telling me that maybe there even was some kind of argument when it comes to giving and receiving of funds. Somebody's not paying you back. Maybe you're behind on bills. I'm not sure what it is. But at the end of the day, I see the Moon and Two of Pentacles. So, and I also got Seven of Swords. So for me, Seven of Swords is saying someone might be being kind of shysty when it comes to finances. I don't know if someone's funneling finances away, but then I do think that a business partnership, so starting your own business, yes, but there's somebody that is supposed to be helping you with that, and that can help you not be dependent on other people. So really consider doing that.
Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
All I got.
As I ramble for like 3 minutes. Sorry, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. We appreciate it so much. We enjoy talking to everyone. Sorry we didn't get to chit chat more tonight, but hopefully, next week we'll have a minute. So again, if you want to book with these young ladies, goddesselite.com. You can schedule for an in-person or Zoom reading. We are here on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. You get a menagerie of readers. What are we calling ourselves?
Witches.
That's a good readers call. It's a business. It's a murder. I don't know.
A murder of readers. I
Murder
love
of
that.
I like that.
So yes, we are here at 8-ish. We're late. I apologize, but we'll be here. So we'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody, and have a great night.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Bye.